armed with the knowledge about the fretboard, we can find and construct chords. And in this section we are going to do so using what I call the E-type bar chord. And those of you who have made the general course up to completed level 2 will know and know how to use the E-type bar chord, as I mentioned. But for those who haven't done it, here's a little resume. What we do with with bar chords is that we take the different basic chords and we move them around to give them new root notes. This means that if I take a major chord, say an E major, and then move it around, it's still a major chord, but it's going to get different root notes. So the first example of this is the so-called E-type bar chord. So what we do is we're going to take this E and we're going to move it around to give it new root notes. However, if we just move these fingers, we are not really moving the entire chord, because the chords are these 3 notes, but it also consists of the open strings, and those are not moved here. So in order to do this, we need to free up the index finger. So we need to find a way to take this chord without using the index finger, and we do so by simply replacing finger 1 with finger 2 with finger 3, and finger 3 with finger 4. So we still have an E, but now we are not using the index finger. This is what I call an E in bari preparation fingering. So the index finger will replace the open string. So when I then now move this up, I take the index finger and I press down the fret. This way I am now able to move this chord around. So, and the reason why this chord is called an E is because this string is called E. The root note is an E. And if we now move upwards and look at the stem notes on the 6th string, you will find that after an E we will find an F, we will find a G, an A, and a B, and a C. So and it is so logic that if I move it, so I have the index finger on the 1st fret on the F, this chord will be an F major. I move to a G, this will be a G major. I might add a flat or sharp, I might sharpen the G and I get a G sharp major, and so forth. So with that you will find all the major chords, and the logic is consistent. If this is an E minor, this is E major in a bar preparation mode. To get an E minor, you just need to lift the second finger. It might be a little tricky to see that this is an E minor, but just I replace this one, the index finger, I replace it with the 3rd finger, and I have the 4th finger on the. So it's the same chord with a different finger. So if this is an E minor, then this would be an F minor, G minor, G sharp minor. So when moving between in E-type, I call these the E-type bar chord. I could say E major type or E minor type, but it's really not necessary, because if you're asked to play a minor chord, you can never play that with an E major type. So what I usually will ask my students typically be, can you find a G flat major, G flat minor? They will know that a minor chord means lifting the 2nd finger, and the major chord will be pressing it down on the third string. So what we have here, if I want to find a G minor, E, F, G, no middle finger, minor, G major, major. So the bar chords, anything you can do to a one of the basic chords, you can also do to the bar chord, and it will give the same kind of chord.